players that on the featured map. But you're gonna look and see on we do know you already got one of its signet, but we do know it's for 60 kills. I don't think anybody reached 120 kills yet. 300 right now seems almost out of reach, but that flight path cutting through from around Junkyard to El Pozo seems like not very balanced. Those that like to drop around Minas del Sur, for example, I think it was back then Dingoes of Impunity like to drop their Valdemar, especially Chumacera. I'm not sure it will be occupied by any of the teams. They used to love that place, but based on this flight path, and then we'll have to wait for the circle. If it's actually favoring on the southern side, they are forced going down. No, there you go, adjusting.
There you go. Yes, Los Leones may be the final circle area. Of course, a little bit of water there. I can fingers crossed all I want for the bridge there that we can see on the side of Minas del Sur. But then again, well, if that really happens, well, I think I'm out of the door. But look at this. Impunity versus FV. They are in the same compound here, just the road separating these two teams, so they will respect each other's location for now. Impunity, however, they have way lesser loot as compared to the side of FV. FV having three team members on that side. Not only that, they have the further town as well that they can loot for. So it's all theirs. Moscow also has a compound to themselves. And just look at the summary again. Bapa they are closest to Los Leones. So they are in a good position for now. A lot of other teams need to head through a number of valleys. And we have seen if you pass through those valleys, especially on a vehicle, which you will most likely take in this map, chances of being shot down, explosions may happen. So that's not so good news for those on the left side on the map right now, because lots of valleys there. Whereas on the northern side, on the side of Axis, it's a little bit more open area, but they need to fend off a number of teams just to get into the circle. It's going to be a bit tricky for this team. So it's going to be interesting to see how these teams survive this. The Dingoes, on the other hand, I do think that one of the best positions as well. They are by the edge of the map there. They can just play along and they can just go through Puerto Perez and just pass through there onto the safe zone closer to where it may be. So I think the Dingoes probably in a better position as compared to Bapa.
And now, based on this circle, I'm not too happy. Imagine if it down on the of all the map. This is a huge land map with over 90% of land. It just have to cover around 40 to 50% of water down there. Why? Why? But then Puerto Parts, no, you don't get to say anything now.
Okay.
No, I'm just gonna deny that. I'm sorry. Yeah, you would say.
It's okay. No, I was just about to say that me and Nikki we have a virtual high five here happening because of the circle. But then again, I'll pass it back to you. That's all I wanted to say. Aha.
I don't know. I don't want that high five to happen. But yep, apparently I think Nikki and you will be the most happy people in the stream right now. EVOS VIP, they really need to make a change. You need to improvise fast and quick and at a really, really fast rate there, because like it or not, they are jeopardizing their placement here. I'm not sure if they are secured in the top 16 based on this current state of performance. They need to do something about it. But H2O, on the other hand, are slowly climbing up. Maybe they have nothing else to lose anymore. So they want to just try and do their best here. They don't have that pressure, not having expectation or whatsoever, just do as much as they can.
Yes, nothing to lose at all, as you say. If okay, let's be realistic. If they don't qualify to the grand finals, but they can go back home with a chicken dinner in this last week. I think it's a big pat on the back for them. It's something that they can be really proud of. So they have nothing to lose but to just gun for it. And who knows, that thing can snowball from there. But then again, just being realistic, just go back home with a chicken dinner and then you can show it to mom, your dad, your cat, your dog, and they say, "Hey, I got a chicken dinner." And it's actually a really good achievement for the players. Really, it's good portfolio for them as well. So really, nothing to lose. You do, gang.
Maybe they are actually very playing very close to their family, and that gives a lot of moral boost and support there, which give them more motivation to keep it going. So it's actually not a bad thing for having an online time and having your loved one support you from the back. And we're jumping into Last Survivor. They have been really performing today. I'm really happy with what they have and bring us to the table. We have Pew Pew a little bit on the south side there, and the rest of them are quite segregated, making sure that they are looting around the compound as much as they can, trying to utilize the time that they only have a couple of more minutes left. It's 6 minutes into the game. Everybody is still intact. It's a big and it's huge, massive map there. So I hope nobody's sharing the compound. But Expert and Y around St. Martin just tailing behind Evil. Everybody tried to make sure that he got a slot into the circle. Well, like you said, Baba can comfortably playing at their best here. The circle really favors them smack in the middle for Los Leones, and they know every nook of cranny they need to know for in case they were engaged by other team.
Yeah, Bapa because they are so good at actually defending their location, especially with whether it's high ground, whether it's compound, they're good at that. So Bapa being in the middle of the circle with Lost Leones at their hands, it's just like having a Pachinki for Team Secret, right? So they will be okay there. If Dingoes on the other hand, if they got Lost Leones, I won't be too happy for them. I'm happier with Dingoes in their current location at this point. But Bapa up just because of what they're good at, right? They're good at just defending these locations. They're good at close quarters. It's good at taking out close quarters fights. So Lost Leones having lots of structure there, they will be in a good position for now. But of course, until we see the next circle, whether it still favors them or not, we get to see. Team H2O looks like they will need to pass by the Dingoes. Dingoes may camp that out a little bit and definitely do know that H2O is nearby. But H2O looks like they will bump into another team as well because EVOS is also on their back there and they do know the presence of EVOS at this time. A vehicle looks like is not in a good condition but still being taken out by Jazz. Nope. Okay, decides not to and goes bunk in with Kuza and they will ride onto the sunset.
And now if are they gonna take it head on because apparently they are not going well. When we know when they're trying to engage, things just go south so fast for them. Eve was trying to take an alternative way out here. Instead of going engage head on, they are actually trying to avoid as much as they can, making sure they got the positioning for everything else here. But I have a feeling they are trying to park themselves at using with the terrain to be engaging. So I don't know why, because Kuza is not the type of person that really playing it very patiently sometimes. He just have to take the fight every time he got the chance to. Well, Heiko, that like I just said before, well, apparently they are into the territory of impunity. Luckily, Kuza just jumped off from Heiko's buggy, which he is apparently passing up the information to the Team Vanity. What just happened? Got bumped and maybe just drop out from that vehicle. Dingoes engage towards H2O. Everybody are forcing themselves into the circle and that great migration. Oh my goodness me, Heiko just have to do it for a GG. He having a good time, not even landing any shot. Might flip the buggy there. There was a really long journey he goes on to, and Mesa really is having a tough time, and he's not happy about it.
Oh, but another team that's not happy is H2O. They've been wiped out and sent back to the lobby, and it's just about the first minute of the game. Unfortunately, their counterparts from Singapore, Impurity, actually sending them back to the lobby. But of course, Dingoes had a bit of a hand there. Now Rectify together with his teammates get free loot here from the side of H2O. They looted a lot from the northern side of the map and now bringing it onto the side of Impurity. Now Sand with the long range on the side of Impurity. The smoke does somewhat help them, but looks like there'll be a close quarters engagement. Sand is closer. Mesa looks like he is closest to the action right now. They take those first shots and yes, those first shots into Mesa. Just trying to find the right one. He looks like she will be sent back to the lobby at this point. Mesa Beauty and Mesa was a Jaeger. Jaeger gets the shot onto Mesa. Nice, brilliant sniping there from Jaeger. And now Jaeger will continue probably to get one point of Mesa, but they get all eyes from the Dingoes on the side of Mesa. This could be a very risky move that the Dingoes looks like they're going to come for the save, and Jaeger U-turns back and nope, that's not what he's going to do. He'll keep the points for later.
Impunity, they are playing this really bold because they are not taking much covers. Impunity rectify, and the rest of the team are trying to move out. I do know it's never a good ending when it comes to 4 men in one vehicle. Hopefully, they will stay alive until the end of the journey because apparently Dingoes have their eyes set on Impunity. We remember the 4 box moment in the qualifiers, right?
Yeah, and it was a Singapore qualifier. I forgot which team was it, but I don't think it was the team that actually qualified. But yeah, that was a moment. That was a PMPL moment highlighted there.
There you go. But back to the game. Hopefully, things are doing great. Team No Recall, on the other hand, will be ambushed by Team ESG, who happens to be coming up their territory, are actually trying to mark themselves taking over this place. Team No Recall, Stewart marching in, trying to get the information passed back to the team. He saw smoke being popped. Simbi will kick the net, tossing it out to Superlani, if I'm not mistaken. ESG were being scattered there, forced to just move into a retreat. Pamburu tried to get another position and angle to throw the smoke away, but managed to toss one down on Cindy. That Nate killing so many people. Resurgence also engaged against Evo. Team No Rico down next. Superall making sure that happening. Pamburu and the rest of the team, Superall on ESG, managed to wipe up Team No Recall on top of that mountain. And that was really a big win for them, securing so much kill points at that point too. And that was really, really a tough call. And it was executed well done by Team ESG.
Oh my god, I'm sad the moment Team No Recall actually bowed out of this. They are one of those teams who I wish the best for them really, and hopefully they can do better from this. But of course, talking about this round, man, 15th place and out, it's just not good for them. I don't think they got any kills at the same time. And now moving over to Resurgence, they do have FV just in front of them. And check this out, check the circle. Just a little bit of water there. This is really rare for this kind of plat. Y2K, and that flip from Y2K, and now he will finish up that flip onto the vehicle. Oh, Choo really loved that moment.
Karma, or maybe it's called not karma, it's called more into deja vu, because apparently still FV really like to flip their cars in Miramar, and that happened in front of Y2K. So Kid trying to take whatever they can for salvaging this box. That Grim is kind of going in solo because he knows there's not enough time. He doesn't have that much utility for healing. Hopefully, he didn't run into another R2K. Resurgence team, or even Last Survivor R2K. And looking at this state, we're gonna go and see the circle. Just have to include the water still. The bridge is in there somewhere, a little bit on the outskirts of Chimasera and also Minas de Ville. We're gonna look at Gig Fam already taking themselves the territory of the higher grounds, and Bappa are just gonna make sure themselves are parking in front of that bridge. Might gonna bomb into Bosque Way. We still have a couple of teams that are kind of late when it comes to rotation. SteelHearts are fanning themselves out on the west side of the map. Last Survivor, some of the stuck in Chumasera apparently been taken down as well. Dingo's Impunity will bomb into the same direction. Axis playing it safe. Yudu Gang coming in very late with Resurgence coming out from the southern side here.
Bridge circle, anyone? We're still waiting for that moment, but it's still a possibility though. And now moving on to Jenny, looks like the shots do go on the side of Bosco, the recent winners of chicken dinner. Both teams actually got their chicken dinners today. And look at the kill pit. Jaeger managed to get 1 kill for his team as well. Jenny trying to find the right angle onto the side of Bosco. He does have a little bit of an eyesight there, but then again, maybe not good enough. And now Papa, they will choose to defend their ground. Impunity looks like they are stuck in a sticky situation. Sand has eyes on the side of Impunity. All the smokes do go out. Their vehicle is damaged, and now they only have 1 vehicle. Will it be 4 in 1 vehicle? Looks like not. Rectify will move on to be the scout, but looks like the damage is onto Rectify. Rectify now in trouble. Yudugang just behind them. Yudugang with the shots do well. Rectify now knocks down, and now Jaeger as well, and now just falling apart for Impunity. Yudugang, they will go for the rush in because they can. They know they have the numbers. Fredo will park himself, and he does have a ghillie suit with him as well. And now Impunity just on the left side, but again the Dingoes sense is in the house. Fredo don't know yet. Fredo will try to make the backside here. Will he know that Sans is in there?
He knows. He knows. He knows. The moment he repositions himself in a high pan to make it camouflage really well, but at the same time he knows there's some teams right in front of him, and then it's now impunity, and Dingo's just across them. Fredo repositioned himself to make sure he get a better view here. He kind of got sight on Sans there. At the same time, trying to engage, but Sans managed to just take cover for the very last minute. We're looking at the blue closing in very, very soon. 45 seconds left, and it's already phase 4. We're going to jump into phase 5 very soon. Grex, on the other hand, with the Scar Elves, trying to get the information passed back to the team and got into the pickup truck, just making sure that he get a better position, because they know if they rotate very late, gatekeeping game is not fun to be played with if you are the victim that will be shooting out and deny entry into the zone.
Yes, and now looks like Udogan, they will choose to relocate themselves. They still maintain 14 members on their side. We are still at the top 14 there, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Kuza has been knocked down there. Not looking good for Kuza. And now RSG as well. Oh, Kuza have been exploded by 9. Just look at the kill feed there. But now moving over to Udogan. Udogan versus Bapa Alfredo has been knocked down. Jenny with the shot do go out, but it does not connect enough. A little bit there because Drax have taking a little bit of damage there. The vehicle will be exploded. Jenny from the other side. Jumper with the shots out, but then again, Jenny managed to take down Jumper for the side of Trixnity. Trixnity getting that revenge on, and now 6 will be on one side now. Bosku is just behind. Bosku may just get that kill of Drax with that 1 point there. 6 tosses out the grenade onto the side of Bosku together with Drax. Is able to get that kill off. Looks like not yet. The kill is still waiting for Gig Fam. Is also not too far away. Brada is staying away from this angle and trying to get
Drax!
managed to get a kill off. He needs to make the run for it.
He was really lucky enough. That was Calvin just bring that heal up right on time. Imagine one more bullet, that will be him down straight away. Jenny try to cook that nade here, tossing it quite low. But at the same time, Drax trying to get a kill. He is taking the kills on the side. It will be a free kill still for him. Dingo's already down. Both of them knocked. Sans and Maisel. Drax tossing so many nades there, making sure he secure the kills and bleeding themselves out. Sans just have to pray and spray that can he kill still away for Yudu gang. And Fredo is already being away. Jumper is knocked down, bleeding out as well. Drax and Mamparang have to just deal with whatever they have, and Jumper will be the sacrificial lamb for the team. Bappa are trying to get the free kills over Jumper across that hill, and he will be wiped out by Jenny. Yes, this super long still going on. Chick, our Axis MP, and Dingos will be finished off by none other than Drax there. Brother, on the other hand, playing the terrain and stone structure here against trying to hide himself from Evo's VIP.
Oh man, it almost feels like Drax revived from the dead just to get those kills in for his team. But now looking over to Putra. Putra with the backstab on the Brada getting the kill on Putra. Putra has his eyes on Drax, but unfortunately Brada is the one to take him out first. And now Heiko looks like he'll be another angle. Drax have Putra to tank really. If not, he'll get backstabbed there. Heiko will need to relocate himself because the circle is not on his side. The circle now is starting to be a little bit more painful. Heiko with the buggy just going.
Oh my goodness me, no, it's not. Okay. My God, Heiko is just being flipped. That was the total turnover. He needs to heal himself. He doesn't have any first, and he will be knocked down. Oh, he's the last survivor for Evo's VIP as well, but at least he did not get the points by killing himself into the safe zone with that flipping of the car. That was really unfortunate. Expect him right back to you, Drax. Managed to knock one down. If I'm not mistaken, we still have one more man Parang to be dealing with for you to get Gig Fam on the other hand. 4 Omen still alive and well. I think the same goes for Papa I and Expert MY having the higher ground with a mini 14 already tapping so many making sure they're exploding, denying the mobility towards Papa are there. And 6 will forced to be out in the open. He reversed back, make a big U-turn. Nope, that's not a good way to run. And XP Dylan trying to shoot that Dacia out, making sure they have nowhere to go for Papa R.
Yep, no vehicle means no movement there. But then again, moving on to the side of Expert and why they need to get into the circle. They need to leave the structure. Yes, they do have the structure for now, but they can't hold on to it for long. Geek Fam, on the other hand, they are in the circle with a structure. Again, Geek Fam having good positioning there, but Expert MY, they've been found out, and it's not good for Expert MY. ESG, on the other hand, we do see a Bravo. He does have the high ground to him, so he can move in from the high ground into the circle and still be okay because all the other teams there just CJ. Oh, there you go, a flip there, and now Jenny
Oh
looks like
my.
out, and nope, not looking good there for Jenny. Just right out in the open. Now no vehicles, but do have a buggy there. But then again, Jenny have been knocked out. Six now is rewind. Now
Oh
six is now
no.
in trouble. First aid kit will be popped up by six. Will need to do this quickly. Jenny will crawl towards six, but then six managed to do the healing up. And now Trixie will need to relocate himself. Geek Fam still in a good position.
But I need to get out from there. It really is not a good spot for them because there's so many teams covering them down. They are vultures at this point for Gig Fam, trying to scrape away whatever they can for the kills and Trixidity, trying to help the team, but he will be taken down, being knocked there. Bot and Six all trying to run out from Gig Fam's side, but it's just almost impossible. You have to face it. There's no other way to run. And out in the open. And now the bridge will be pinned down. Another knock again on Trix. Jenny is not going to return back there. But this time on the side of Expert and why they taking the advantage. Gig Fam been focusing too much on Bapa. They want to distract their emotions and Gig Fam's are apparently kind of too focused on Papa. They want to distract Geek Fam to get all the attention to the side of Expert and why they're not happy that they want to take up the challenge too. And Geek
Oh
Fam
yeah.
are climbing down the hill here, try to go for more kills apparently, or they're trying to go to the circle, which Bappa are kind of having a hard time.
Oh yeah, Expert NY really come crashing to the party. Geek Fam have all eyes on Bappa up, but they just have to come and hey, we're just behind you, and there you go, getting one knock there. And now looks like Expert NY also have FV to deal with on the other side. But SteelHearts still has one team member alive, ladies and gentlemen. Dylan from the top of this hill. He does know that there are a couple more teams out there, but look at this, the food chain just continues. ESG wants to do the backstep, but then again, not able to do that. Bravo needs to get away with the vehicle, but then again, looks like no knock that the Botox have been taken by the play zone. Dylan now has eyes onto Geek Fam, and now looks like he'll make a jump for it. And no! Did not manage to jump there, unfortunately, and now he will need to reset himself.
Wait for it, just around the corner. We are looking at Gig Fam there, and Dylan trying to flush it one out. QB and the rest of Gig Fam are trying to run. He-Hawks got caught with the silhouette in the smoke. He thought he covered him, but he's not actually. And He-Hawks will be taken up by Dylan right in front of him. The moment the smokes just dissolve, but there you go. They don't even need the smoke to dissolve first because they will get the kills and get the loot from He-Hawks there. Gig Fam lose one man. They still have a couple more. Cuban and 420 already marked himself against Bapa territories. XP have to go themselves. That's a nice, beautiful nade coming out from QB. Land on top of that 420 captain of Gig Fam. Really in the need of support of QB here. They're only the two men alive. But try to toss another one. Well, both team will be out. There you go. That was really a nice day coming out from Bapa. But even though they are cornered, still managed to get so many kills on the side of Bart there. Bapa is not giving up just yet.
No, they shouldn't give up because they are still within the circle. Oh my goodness, Bart with that grenade onto Romeo. Where come from? Ideal. Still getting the shots onto Lord, but then again, Bart will be finished off by the side of Expert MY, and Expert MY, they still hang on to this open position. It's too open for them. Okay, they do have a smoke grenade and the smoke will be deployed out, but then again, all other teams are still around. Wadu looks like still hot. They still have 3 members. Oh my goodness. The buggy will be exploded by Wadu. Looks like he'll take out the tires first and will decide what to do next later. But Wadu may want to take out this vehicle. If not, it may explode just in front of his face. And now SteelHearts, they still have 3 team members. 1 vehicle will be exploded by Ideal. And now we're down to the top 4 teams with 9 alive. 6 more that SteelHeart needs to deal with before they can clinch their first chicken dinner. But then again, it's not going to be an easy task. Looks like Pew pew. Managed to take out 9. Kid is all alone now. Need to save 9, but it's not gonna be easy. Pew pew. Oh my god, that clutch play was amazing. But then again, it was a 50-50 there, and now both teams have been set. Now we're down to top 2 teams.
And SteelHearts, will they finally clutch themselves, clenching their teeth out, grinding this to get themselves a first chicken dinner? Aspen and White still craving for more, even though they got themselves a couple of chicken dinners before. Romeo managed to get that side on with a leaning position, trying to drink the energy drink. They want to rush in, but right now SteelHearts really the one who's holding the ground. They have the most men. They have the advantage in terms of a circle. They have whatever they need. Can they clutch this one out? Lorenzo waiting a different angle. Even got an airdrop at that. That smokes really helps a lot in terms of cover. They need to pop for more. He just threw it in. Dylan and Romeo have to just approach this slowly and carefully. Time that pistol shot really is dealing a lot of damage on Lorenzo. He popped the tires off that truck. Romeo tried to pop a couple of to advance, but then counting a lot of his HP. Dylan will advance. He's trying his best here, but return damage on Lorenzo's side. He's taking in the blue a bit. Wadu, can he seize this? Dylan is right in front of them.
Oh no, looks like Romeo trying to get another. Oh, Dylan have been knocked down. Now Romeo is on. Could this be the moment again for Singapore to get this second chicken dinner? They have the numbers. They have 3. Lorenzo now is low. Just need to find where Romeo is. Romeo is obviously in the smoke. They can go for it, but then again, looks like the spray do go out onto Lorenzo. Try to get there, but then again, Wadu will go on for it. And now Idea as well. Romeo still has a lot of health. And Wadu is low down. And he starts to go out. Romeo will go down. May go down here. Wadu still hang on to the Idea. And Wadu 2-on-1 right now. Romeo is low down. He was in ISO. And this is Wadu. Chicken dinner for Singapore. Second one for you guys. Congratulations. SteelHearts Esports. Amazing play. Glad to see you guys on the poster. Oh my goodness. I am blowing my mind out just looking at this.
This is really a good day for SteelHearts. Finally clenching them one chicken dinner and the second for the Singaporean teams. And you're gonna see Cloud without a cap casting after this one. I'm really looking forward.
Okay.
You have to just keep your words there because apparently SteelHearts are crushing this one now. It was